Good morning. It is Sunday and today is a long run. So we are hitting 7 miles today. We are into week 4 of our half marathon training prep and starting to feel really good and confident about what the program has been doing for me. And I'm feeling a lot faster. I'm feeling a lot stronger. So good positive outcomes so far. But I just wanted to hop on and chat with you guys today about how to prepare for your fueling come race day. So everything that you do on race day, you want to make sure that you have practiced before you do. If you don't practice fueling properly, like using gels or liquid carbs pre-run or fueling around the run, your stomach is not going to know how to handle that. So let's say you wait until race day and you decide to use gels. Your stomach's not going to be used to that. It's like a whole different ballgame when you are incorporating calories while running. So you need to train your body, just like you train your legs, you need to train your stomach on how to get used to digesting while running. And those calories are being used because we are going to be going for these longer runs. As the training progresses, you're hitting more and more miles, especially on race day. You're definitely hitting the mileage and you will definitely need gels. So as these runs progress and the miles get longer, make sure you practice with gels, with electrolytes during your run. If you're like me, I carry a handheld water bottle. This not only has a zipper here so it can help me with carrying my keys, carrying my phone, all the things I need, but holds my gels as well. So I throw some gels in there, and when we're going anything over 45 minutes, we want to make sure that we have a gel to help give us that energy through the run. Practice these things so that on race day, your body knows how to adjust and knows how to digest these gels while running. Just got done with that. Gonna get my electrolytes in, stay hydrated. So the reason that I decided to hop on here and chat about fueling properly is because if you follow our podcast, the Grind, Sleep, Repeat podcast, Jordan and I just recently chatted about some struggles that we are currently going through. One of them being that he actually sprained his ankle. So that's a setback for him. And then one of my challenges and struggles this last week has been finding the strategies for fueling with having 3 kids and a business to run, and you're training all day, running kids to school, running kids to sports. You have to make sure that you are smart with your fueling so that when you go into a run, you don't bonk. Last week, I had several episodes that caused me to bonk. And so I don't want to continue to make those mistakes, but I also want to teach you guys some ways and some tools that have helped me not make these mistakes in this most recent week when going into my higher volume runs. So today, running 7 miles, I made sure I woke up early before it got super hot today, but also so that I could get some water in. Last night, I went to bed, made sure I had a full cup of electrolytes to be hydrated to go into this run today. Woke up this morning, had some water, and I had a protein bar, let that digest for a while, and then right before the run, had some liquid carbs to get me through the run. Now, as these miles continue to go up, I will start carrying the gels. I know at the beginning of this run, I chatted about my water bottle and putting gels in there. When I'm doing these 7 miles, I find that by carrying electrolytes, that gets me through these runs. But, you know, having that liquid carb source before my run is crucial to get me through those 7 miles. If I don't take that liquid carb source, then I would for sure need a gel halfway through that 7 mile run. But with having that liquid carb source pre-run, 7 miles, I seem to do perfectly fine with that as long as I have my electrolytes in hand. Now, as we get into these 8 mile runs, I'll probably start carrying my gel and having that within 40 minutes of the run. But finding a strategy that works for you is going to be crucial. Now, I know that everyone has different fueling strategies and very different stomach and digestive systems. So messing around with different types of liquid carb sources and liquid gels, and maybe even chews if you go that route, you have to experiment with different types, different brands, and see what works best for you. And I think it's so important to do that now while in prep, opposed to it be race day and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna do this because my favorite YouTuber or my favorite influencer said this one's the best. That might work for them, but make sure before you go into a race day, that works for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and can learn something from this video. And I will see you guys in next week's episode of our half marathon training prep.